Halo teman-teman and welcome to VOA Border Crossing Musik Dunia Lintas Batas. I hope you all staying safe di rumah masing-masing. Dan sebelum kita mulai episode kali ini, saya ingin mengucapkan selamat Hari Raya Kemerdekaan Indonesia. Sayangnya saya tidak bisa di Indonesia untuk merayakan hari spesial ini. Tapi saya punya dua wish nih untuk tanah air. Yang satu, semoga Indonesia, negara kami, semakin berkembang. Yang kedua, semoga artis-artis Indonesia bisa di dunia film, dunia musik, dan lain-lainnya. Semoga mereka semua semakin dikenal di seluruh dunia. Oke pemirsa, kita akan mulai episode kali ini dengan seorang artis yang sangat berbakat dari Amerika Serikat, tepatnya negara bagian Florida. Dan mungkin pemirsa pernah dengar ya namanya. Dia bernama Castro. Dan dia sudah membintangi beberapa film Hollywood sejak dia di high school atau SMA. Dan selain berkarir di dunia film, dia seorang penyanyi, penulis lagu, dan juga penulis film. Hebat ya, sangat berbakat. Oke pemirsa, lagu berikut ini berjudul I Got You, langsung dari studio VOA Border Crossing di Washington DC.
Oh, I'd cross the seven seas to see you smile. That smile, and I'd climb the highest peak to stay a while, just a while. How I love you 'cause you understand. Sometimes I could use a hand. I got you through all the ups and downs. You got me too. When troubles are around, I got you. And though there's darkness in the clouds, a light is shining down. Oh, when the earth has fallen through, I got you. Oh, I'm sorry if you've ever felt that I didn't care, because I've always known that you are like the air. You're always there. Oh, every breath I take, I breathe in with you. I hope you know that it's all true, 'cause I got you through all the ups and downs. You got me too. When troubles are around, I got you. And though there's darkness in the clouds, a light is shining down. Got you. Oh, 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 I got you. Through all the ups and downs, you got me too. When troubles are around, I got you. And though there's darkness in the clouds, a light is shining down. Oh, when the earth has fallen through, I got you.
Wow, very nice.
Thank you.
People are standing and cheering around the world right now. Castro, I Got You. That's the name of the new song, and you sing it in the film. Mm-hmm. What's the story? How's the song come about in a killer film all of a sudden?
It's called Killer, but when you watch the movie, there's a lot of love in the movie between the, protagonist characters, Ayla and her mother, and Ayla and her boyfriend, and her mother and her boyfriend, and all these different relationships. So the song is meant to be for all of those different relationships together. You know, it's not just for a romantic relationship, it's for friendship, it's for mother-daughter, it's for all of that. And the reason that the character wrote it, because Ayla herself, my character that I played in the movie, actually did write it. And in the beginning, you have her and her boyfriend writing it because they're planning a secret proposal for her mom. So that's why it's in there, and then at the end of the movie it plays and it kind of celebrates all of those different relationships in the movie.
It's got a very nice islandy vibe to it.
Thank you. I wanted it to have a lot of nature in it because I felt like there was a lot of nature in the movie. You know, Ayla goes camping and she loves to surf, and they're in Fort Lauderdale, which is right near the beach. So I really wanted to include elements of nature into the song. So right off the bat, I have like I'd cross the 7 seas, and if you you know, it's all in there, and then the beat as well is very islandy.
And so when you continue to write songs and you ultimately put out your debut album, what's the feel? Is it going to be more sounding like that? Are you going to be very diverse and mix it up? And what can we expect when Taylor Castro gets ready to put out that very first album?
Most of it is like that. More of that folky, happy sort of beat. And then there are also some songs that are a little bit more, not darker, but more melancholy. You know, that kind of tone it down a little bit. There's like 2 songs in there that are much more like blue.
Lagunya enak sekali kan pemirsa? Nah, lagu ini, I Got You, ternyata itu salah satu soundtrack untuk film Girlfriend Killer, yaitu film yang dibintangi oleh Taylor Castro. Dan lagu ini cukup populer karena sudah dimainkan di beberapa radio secara nasional. Very talented. Nah pemirsa, speaking of talented, pemirsa masih inget dong JoelinaBee, bintang Dangdut in America? Nah bintang ini have something special just for you guys, pemirsa di Indonesia yang sedang merayakan kemerdekaan Indonesia. So, stay tuned.
17 Agustus tahun 45, itulah hari kemerdekaan kita. Hari merdeka, nusa dan bangsa, hari lahirnya bangsa Indonesia. Merdeka, sekali merdeka tetap merdeka. Selama hayat masih di kantung batan, kita tetap setia mempertahankan Indonesia. Kita tetap setia membela negara kita.
Halo teman-teman, and welcome back to VOA Border Crossing, musik dunia lintas batas. Bagaimana pemirsa? Pasti pemirsa juga bangga dong seperti saya dengan video dari segmen sebelum, karena ternyata tidak hanya warga Indonesia yang cintai Indonesia. Ternyata JoelinaBee, artis asal Amerika Serikat dan juga cintai dangdut, ternyata juga cintai Indonesia. Wow! Pemirsa, kita akan beralih ke grup electronic dance music atau EDM asal Indonesia yang ngetrend sekali nih, bernama WeirdGenius. Grup ini terdiri atas Eka Gustiwana, Jared Louis, dan juga Reza Octavian, dan mereka cukup populer di Indonesia dan juga di seluruh dunia. Nah, pemirsa pasti penasaran dengan proses mereka bisa capai sukses. Oleh karena itu, mari kita bertemu dengan mereka dengan VOA producer Naratama.
WeirdGenius kembali meluncurkan single terbaru khas yang diluncurkan pada akhir bulan Juli lalu. Kelompok beraliran musik elektronik dance music ini berkolaborasi dengan musisi EDM papan atas dari Belanda Yellow Chow dan vokalis muda yang sedang naik daun Reiko. Dalam waktu 5 hari sejak diluncurkan di laman YouTube, single khas telah ditonton oleh lebih dari 1.770.000 penonton. Kreativitas 3 musisi Reza Octavian, Eka Agustiwana dan Gerardio ini semakin mendunia setelah single Latih yang diluncurkan Maret lalu masuk peringkat pertama di platform Spotify Indonesia dan peringkat kedua di Spotify Top 50 Global dengan 150 juta musik download. Sukses ini diikuti dengan peringkat 1 di TikTok Global Dunia dan platform Deezer, Shazam hingga iTunes Indonesia. Sementara, single Latih dengan bintang tamu Sarah Fajira hingga awal Agustus ini telah ditonton oleh lebih dari 82 juta penonton di laman YouTube.
Eka ngirim gue draft lagu, ngirim gue dan Arab itu draft lagu. Lagunya itu lumayan menarik karena sebenarnya itu draft awalnya adalah kita bikin lagu dari suara jeep di starter. Kan ada jeep-jeep yang biasa itu kan yang buat ekspedisi gitu kan. Ya. Nah, direkam lah sama dia, terus dikasih beat yang beat apa? Kalau sekarang istilahnya beat trap gitu lah, beat elektronik gitu lah. Arab pikir, oke, lagu ini bisa nih dikasih sinden gitu kan, gara-gara si Eka sendiri udah pernah melakukan pekerjaan sama Sarah, jadi pilihannya jatuhlah ke Sarah. Jadi menurut gua mungkin kalau hits untuk Latih ya paling 2 bulan 10 juta gitu, 2 bulan 5 juta maybe gitu kan. Cuman ternyata setelah si video klipnya dibuat dan dirilis, boom.
Di laman YouTube, ratusan penyanyi dari berbagai negara melantunkan nada-nada pentatonik dengan bahasa Jawa yang diimitasi dari musik Latih dan WeirdGenius, termasuk seniman Didi Ninitowo. Sukses WeirdGenius menembus ratusan juta digital download membawa nama mereka tercatat sebagai musisi Indonesia kedua setelah pianis jazz Joy Alexander yang berhasil memajang billboard single musik mereka dipasang di papan billboard Times Square, Manhattan, New York.
Karena kalau pemirsa lihat di belakang saya, nah ini ada board, ada billboard. Sebulan lalu, musisi Indonesia WeirdGenius, fotonya ada di billboard ini. Ya, kita memang patut berbangga dengan keberhasilan WeirdGenius yang fotonya dipajang di belakang billboard di belakang saya ini. Dan ini adalah musisi Indonesia kedua setelah Joy Alexander yang juga pernah dipasang wajahnya di Times Square di billboard belakang saya ini pada tahun lalu.
Muka gede banget ini, dimana terus ada dia kan nggak cuma satu kan, tapi ada 2 tumpuk gitu kan.
Ya.
Dan ya, I mean it's there for everyone to see, so like it's really something that's surprising.
Dalam kondisi pandemi, WeirdGenius tetap terus berkarya. Selain meluncurkan single terbaru, kelompok ini sempat tampil di konser Festival Digital Ocean Music dan konser visual digital di Indonesia. Naratama, VOA, New York.
Bagaimana pemirsa, keren sekali kan? Saya sangat terinspirasi deh dengan grup WeirdGenius ini. Karena seperti mereka, saya ingin menjadi artis asal Indonesia di dunia electronic dance music atau EDM. Nah pemirsa, grup ini sudah mencapai number 1 di berbagai platform termasuk iTunes, Spotify, Shazam, Deezer, dan lain-lainnya. Dan bahkan poster mereka sudah dipajang di Times Square, New York. Wow, keren sekali kan pemirsa? Nah pemirsa, I have a video just for you. This is something special from Kristen D dari Dangdut AS just for you guys, pemirsa di Indonesia.
Happy Independence Day, Indonesia! 17 Agustus tahun 45, itulah hari kemerdekaan kita. Hari merdeka, nusa dan bangsa, hari lahirnya bangsa Indonesia. Merdeka, sekali merdeka tetap merdeka, selama hayat masih di kandung badan. Kita tetap sedia mempertahankan Indonesia. Kita tetap sedia membela negara kita.
Hey guys, kembali lagi di VOA Border Crossing Musik Dunia Lintas Batas. Saya nggak mau kalah nih. Indonesia kebangsaanku, bangsa dan tanah airku. Aduh, kok nggak sejago Kristen D ya? Tapi saya sangat terharu deh karena ada artis asal Amerika Serikat, tepatnya dari Dangdut AS yang menyanyikan lagu kebangsaan kami. Thank you so much Kristen D and salut ya. Anyway pemirsa, kita akan kembali lagi ke artis yang sangat berbakat dari Amerika Serikat, Castro. Dan dia akan membawakan salah satu lagunya yang berjudul London Bridge. Tapi sebelum itu, apa sih makna London Bridge ini?
This one is definitely about exactly what it says.
Mm-hmm.
You know, slowing down to look at everything that's happening in the world. And we actually wrote this, or this song was written, actually 2 years ago, you know, before so much happened. And it's crazy just how the meaning of it has become more and more important. And it's just about stopping to see everything that's happening and to take yourself out of your head and try to think about what's going on in the world and other people's lives and trying to put yourself in that position and to try and do something to try to improve that situation.
Wow. I mean, that's pretty heavy for a high school senior. That's a lot. That's a lot to take in. And there's just so much going on, as you mentioned. And as a young role model, because you're in the spotlight, you are a role model. There's, you know, young 10, 11, 12-year-olds who look up and say, I want to be Castro, and I want to be like her. And it's a lot of pressure to be a role model. How do you deal with what's going on in the world right now, with all the stuff we're hearing on the news and reading about and the things that are going on in our world here in this country and around the world? How do you process that?
I think that it's extremely important for anyone who's considered a role model in society to really be paying attention to everything that's going on. Because the more they pay attention to it, the more little girls and little boys will also pay attention to it. And I remember when I was a little girl, I looked up so much to celebrities like Selena Gomez. I was obsessed with Selena Gomez. And just to give you an example of how important those role models are, I remember that her character on Wizards Waverly Place hated reading.
Mm-hmm.
And because she hated reading, even though I loved reading, I said, I hate reading. And for like years, I wasn't reading. And eventually the character became better, but just...
Did your parents know that at the time, that you were not reading because of a
No,
TV
well,
character? Did you
they
reveal
don't
that
love
to them?
reading that much. I'm like, I love reading. Reading's like my favorite thing to do. And they wouldn't really, I don't know if they would, you know. But
I like Selena Gomez, Mom. I'm sorry.
yeah, but, you know, just to give an example of how they can positively or negatively affect children, you know, growing up. So I think that it's extremely important to be that sort of figure that a child will look up to, because that child will copy their actions.
Wah, ternyata makna lagu ini cukup dalam ya. And semoga bisa menjadi inspirasi bagi kita semua saat kita putar lagu ini. Anyway, pemirsa, waktunya saya untuk pamit. Thank you guys so much for watching VOA Border Crossing, musik dunia lintas batas. And jangan lupa untuk follow di media sosial kami, yaitu VOA Indonesia. Saya Gendera Pratama, and this is London Bridge by Castro, hanya untuk VOA Border Crossing, musik dunia lintas batas, di TVRI, media pemersatu bangsa.
Breathe now, I need some air. No doubt, absolute fear. Feels like the London Bridge is falling down. More than enough, we're free. We should see beauty in everything, but the Eiffel Tower's out of love. Oh. Slow down, take a look around. Look around, what will we do now? Slow down, take a look around. Look around, what will we do now? Slow down, take a look around. Look around, what will we do now? Slow down, take a look around. Look around, what will we do now? So easy to ignore. something, scream loud so I can hear. Sun is melting, winter snow. Oh, no different weather, say. With our labels, we could be friends. We're all human, didn't you know? So why all the hate? Slow down, take a look around. Look around, what will we do now? Slow down, take a look around. Look around, what will we do now? London Bridge is falling down. The Eiffel Tower's out of love. Sun is melting, winter snow. We're all human. Didn't you know? Slow down, take a look around. Look around, what will we do now? Slow down, take a look around. Look around, what will we do now? Slow down, take a look around. Look around, what will we do now? Slow down, take a look around. Look around, what